Imagine reaching an age where wisdom is expected to guide your life, but instead, your identity is built inside other people's comment section. Today, I want to talk about Janet Harris and what happens when moderation becomes purpose, obsession becomes routine, and noise is mistaken for relevance. There is a time in life when reflection should replace provocation, but instead, a comment appears saying that 99.99% you are not the father, you are a foolish man. That comment didn't come from a child, it came from Janet Harris, and today we address the pattern.
How is Janet Harris from UK? Janet, how are you? Habari yako mama? Thank you for insulting me. Thank you for praying that 99% of me is not Marwa. 99.9. Thank you for your prayers. Janet Harris has come on me, talking so bad things on me, but I pray that God forgives her. Because Janet, you are not there when I was dealing with Esther. Were you there? Are you also bitter that I married Esther? After all, you are too old. You are at the age of my mother. Why do you come for me? She is one of the oldest ladies who is always found on the streets of UK doing harloting. That she is a UK street harlot. Me, I'm not there. I'm not there. Because you cannot just come and jump on an issue which you are not even aware, which you are not there.
Good people, good individuals, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel that goes by the name Maxwell Lumumba Africa. Maxwell Lumumba is my name, a village content creator born and raised in a village setup with no jobs. But at the end of the day, our sustainability will depend on content creation to earn a living. That being that, today I'm going to discuss about when comment section becomes a full-time career. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who have not subscribed to this amazing YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to other individuals. Also, remember to turn on the notification bell so that any day, anytime I post any video, you people get updated. Watch my videos till the end without skipping any ads. That being that, today's topic I'm going to talk about Janet Harris. This message is for you. You are not a YouTuber, you are not a content creator, you are not a public intellectual. You are a permanent comment section resident, and somehow in your mind, being a moderator on another grown man's channel becomes a life achievement. That alone tells me everything. Let us look about the pattern of behavior. Let me be very clear. This is not about one comment. This is about a pattern. You jump from channel to channel, insulting people, provoking creators, harassing commenters, threatening people who disagree with you. Look at Muzungu Pebbles threatened. Nairobi teacher attacked. Other creators constantly provoked. This isn't engagement, this is obsession. For those who maybe they don't know about Janet Harris, born in Kenya, but she stays in UK. Let me talk about the age that you are, because sometimes I sit down, I think that Janet Harris, you're over 100 years. And yes, age matters when behavior refuses to mature. At a stage in life where wisdom should be actually leading you, you are spending your days fighting strangers online, policing comment section, living through another man's platform. That is not power, that is emptiness. Let me talk about moderator delusion. Let me say this slowly. Being a moderator is not a career. It is not a title. It is not success. It is unpaid emotional labor for someone else's brand. If that's what you call making it in life, then the bar is underground. Let me talk about the insult that you did towards Kohera Senior. You insulted a man old enough. You disrespected him publicly. No, respect is reciprocal. Let me tell you that you need to find a life. Instead of waking up angry at strangers online, try investing that energy into family, because I believe you have grandchildren. Get peace, get a purpose, get personal growth, because bitterness ages people faster than time ever will. Let me talk about a young lady calling Mr. Kohera Senior shapeless. Understand this: disrespecting elders online does not make you bold, it makes you reckless. Clout earned through insult has a very short lifetime. Let me tell you, this channel is not a playground for harassment, obsession, keyboard bullying disguised as a support. If you come with nonsense, you will be addressed calmly, clearly, publicly. I don't need to shout. I don't need to curse. Facts do not damage me. If the truth offends you, then maybe the problem isn't me, it's the mirror. This woman spends her days jumping from channel to channel, leaving insults, provoking arguments, threatening people, and then convincing herself that she's doing something meaningful with her life. She is insulted men old enough to be her sons. She's harassed content creators. She's threatened people online. She's gone after teachers, creators, even foreigners, all from the safety of keyboard. And the strangest part, she genuinely believes that being a moderator on someone else's channel is a career milestone. Let that sink in. Being a moderator is not a profession, it is not a legacy, it is not an achievement. It is unpaid digital babysitting. And if that makes the peak of your ambition, the problem is not YouTube, the problem is self-delusion. Another thing I've noticed with people like these, they mistake access to authority. Just because you are allowed to delete comments does not mean you have wisdom. Just because someone recognizes your username does not mean you are respected. And just because you talk the loudest does not mean you are right. You don't intimidate people, you annoy them. The way I usually tell people, the way you see how we call them mosquitoes, the way they cause a lot of we call it annoyance. That is how Janet Harris behaves. There is a difference. Power is quiet, relevance is earned, respect does not beg for attention in comment section. And let me address the behavior pattern, because pattern don't lie. Constant insults, obsession with other people's lives, threatens, typed but never acted on, identity built around someone else's platform. That's not influence, that is dependency. You are not leading conversation, you are reacting to them. You are not shaping narratives, you are chasing them. And to the younger voice calling elders names online, that is morale. Understand this early. Disrespect does not make you bold, it makes you small. Insulting someone's appearance, age, or body isn't confidence. It's insecurity wearing a loud outfit. You called Kohera Senior a shapeless man. I don't know which type of a lady who has that gut to call a man who is actually has an age of your grandfather. You are calling that man that kind of a language. That is not accepted. That is intimidation. Let me say this. Let me be very clear. I don't hate anyone. I don't need to threaten anyone. I don't need to curse anyone. Reality does not work for me. A fulfilled person does not spend their life moderating chaos. A focused person does not leave in comment section. A successful person does not threaten strangers online. So here is my advice, not insult, advice. Build something of your own. Get a life outside YouTube drama. Stop confusing online proximity with the real world values, and understand this truth. If you disappear from the internet today, nothing stops. That should humble you. This channel is for conversation, not paste. For substance, not noise. For growth, not obsession. And that if that message offends you, good. Sometimes offense is the first step towards self-awareness.